Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Excuse me. It is Monday, the 17th of January, 2022. About 10:30 in the evening. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 46 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Humidity is at 69%. And that would be 8 degrees Celsius. It's a right bit chilly. Start off, I talked to my daughter earlier today. The gbrat is doing fine. His temperature is staying down. He feels okay. He's got a little bit of a sniffle. Basically, he's just, aggravated that mom keeps coming in and taking his temperature and, excuse me for a minute. And, so if the test was accurate, if he actually did test positive, then it was a very mild case of possibly this latest version, which, from everything I'm hearing, isn't all that bad. So I don't know a whole lot of people that have had it. I watched a video. Laura Kiff, something like that. A German gal, does all kinds of neat building things. She's stuck in New York because she tested positive, and she's saying it's like, she had a minor cold and she feels fine, wants to go home. So yeah, the gbrat's feeling good. So then we got to deal with crazy, insane prices and whatnot. Things going up, and you have to know where to shop and keep your eyes open when you're shopping. My local grocers, the ginger ales that I get, they had them on buy two get two. Right now they're buy two get one free, but they're $5.89 a piece. So that's almost $12 for 3 of them. And Walmart is three something each. So I think like $3.60 each. Dollar General, the same soda, 6-packs, are 3 for $9. So that's kind of a no-brainer. That's almost $2 there. And the peanut butter that I like, the Jif peanut butter, they have the 1 pound jars for $2.50. So, or no, $3.50. I think. No, $2.50. No, $3.50. I get. So yeah, it was. But I could buy 2 pounds. No. Sorry. I could buy four of the 1 pounds for less than what I get 2 2-pounders at Walmart. So they must have been $2.50 each. Because Walmart, the two 2-pounders is $10 and something, almost $11. So yeah, they were $2.50 each, or I could have bought 4 for $10 and saved, I don't know, not quite $1, but still, knowing that's not the point. Knowing your prices, or having an idea what your prices are on different things, and grabbing them when you can. I should have grabbed more peanut butter when I was there, but I was kind of running to do something else, and just kind of like I needed a small can or small jar. I was supposed to be going to my daughter's house the next day, so I just grabbed the jar to take with me. And I need to get back there and stock up a little bit. Although stocking up and my gosh, that's part of the other thing. Another update on that. Talking with my son about doing this efficiency change or whatever. He's still set up on doing the camper, and he's telling me it depends on what I want to do. If I knew what I wanted to do, I wouldn't be in this situation. I was kind of getting cold feet about, moving into the van. It's just, it's a lot to get done, and a lot, big change. And I've always wanted to do traveling and come back, and travel and come back. But getting thrown into it full time wasn't what I was thinking about, but I was starting to get used to it. And then my daughter threw this monkey wrench into the whole thing. I like the idea. Maybe that's part of my big problem. I like the idea of doing the efficiencies. My brother is sort of on board with it. He needs to see about paring down his junk, his storage unit and whatever, so he could afford it. I understand that. So he's going to try and work on that. And I still need to pare things down. Still need to go through stuff. I still need to sort stuff out and figure out, what I'm going to keep, how I can rearrange. I spent most of today figuring out where I could put my different shelves, my metal shelves, to do the most good around the house. Some of my other storage. I do like the idea. Hopefully my brother goes for it. But even if he doesn't, I think having somebody renting this out as a separate apartment will work. I did think of one thing that I'm going to miss that front porch. I think that's actually an amenity that would probably sell this apartment. Having access to that out there, because that's like, I don't know, 7 by 10 or 7 by 12. So, there's 70 or 80 square feet of extra space out there. And it's a nice space. It's mostly screened off. It's not bug free, but it's a nice space to sit out in. Generally in the shade. So, my brother liked that idea. I'm going to have new steps built in the back, because those back there, they are sketch. They are sketch. And they're steep, and then they're actually leaning because they're dug down into the mud a little bit or something. So the rail's all rickety. That's not a major big deal. That's what my son-in-law does. That's the company that he built. They do mobile homes. So, he could. The steps are a lunchtime thing. Even if I get a nice little platform, doing all of this remodel work, that's what they do. So, throwing up a wall, no big deal. Throwing up a couple walls here, no big deal. Throwing in a bathroom. So, I am liking that idea. I also like the idea that I'll still be able to get out and travel. It'll impinge on it somewhat. It'll cut back on my funds a little bit. But that's okay. It'll be doable. So, still going through and finding stuff. Like even today, I was just moving stuff so that I could measure a cabinet or measure a shelf, and then went back into my closet and measuring back there for see what's going to fit. And yep, it's like, all right, I like that. When did I get that? So this has been an experience. It really has. Where it really is, because it's ongoing, and it's right now it's constantly changing. I feel like I keep throwing these different changes up at y'all, and but that's what's actually going on right now. I think I want to go one way, and then get this thrown at me. I mean, I still got feelers out there for getting the VA to help, or possibly moving into a HUD type home, seniors only residence or something to that effect. So those are kind of don't even expect them. That's like counting your chickens before you even have the eggs. It's it's not viable right now. It'll be some of those lists are 5, 8, 10 years long. So but like I said, it's basically popped on here to let people know that the gbrat's doing okay. And actually, I get a lot of think things through basically while I'm talking to y'all. Just it puts things into perspective, gives me a different outlook on it, and new ideas to work from. Excuse me. So, what else was I talking about? Was I thinking about? I really need to write down some things sometimes, just to. I wanted to talk about the disparity in prices, and then the weather. My goodness, the boys went up to North Carolina with their families, up to Asheville, to go play in the snow, and they got plenty of snow. They made it back home safely tonight, so that's cool. But the kids were up there sliding down hills, and my oldest granddaughter was out on the steps at one point, and the snow was coming down. She's in her pajamas, and she's got her mouth open catching snow. And the boys are out cutting donuts in their trucks, and they had a grand old time. So, but I mean, there's more snow coming in there. I mean, my nephew's up there outside of Charlotte, so he wasn't far from where they were at. But they were all out playing in the snow. Got pictures and videos of that, and they got another big storm coming in. So it's supposed to hit all the way up through the Carolinas and up into New York, and some of you folks up there have had lots of snow already, or just basic storm warnings. And Prepper Dale, I hope you're up there and staying warm. I know that there was some stuff coming in through for you. You said something about making sure you had all your supplies set up and etc. So keep your matches close at hand, and warm blankets, and if you have to, just hunker down. I can say that. I mean, like I said, it's 46 degrees outside. It's only let's see, what is it here?
Learn about crypto and get paid in with coin.
It's come on, 65 degrees in the house right now. So it's comfortable in here. Actually, it's just a little chilly, but it feels good. I actually got a fan going I could probably shut off. But it's supposed to stay cold tomorrow, and then we'll get up to tomorrow. Thursday, we should get up to the upper 60s, maybe low 70s. So, yeah. Other than that, I don't know a whole lot of what's going on this week. I should be over at the older daughters watching the G-Brats for a couple hours each afternoon, but that's always subject to change. Excuse me. The son-in-law decides to come home early, or they get a job done early and whatever. So I never really know how long I'm going to be there. And then if I'm counting on them getting home early, they end up working late. So, that's just the way life goes, right? I mean, it's not something that they plan either. It's just, stuff happens, emergency on the job or what have you. So, anyhow, still looking around like this place. I puttered and whatever, and I've gotten rid of. Feels like a lot of stuff, but then looks like it wasn't much. And when I got rid of like 3 boxes one day, but they were, Amazon boxes. They weren't even the big Amazon boxes. Just boxes full of little bits of this and that. And, probably got another 2 or 3 of those boxes sitting here that I can scoop up and throw away too. But looking around, it's like lamps over there I've never touched, and it's a thing, that's for sure. I'll get through it, figure it all out, and hopefully you're all along for the ride. We'll see what happens in 3, 4, 5 months. If my brother decides that he's going to do this and gets downsized sooner than that, then it'll happen earlier than that. But it'll probably end up getting done earlier than that anyway, just so we can rent it out if my brother doesn't do it. It's just scheduling time and getting everyone together. Anyhow, I guess that's about it for the updates. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down, a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, it'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook, let them know you think about them, let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Swatchy, y'all.